Hello there, Taurus. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot, and this is a general love reading for the week of June 22nd for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And, if this one doesn't resonate with you, please check your other placements. If you're a cross watcher, please keep in mind that these observations or energies may be reversed. And if you'd like to order your own private reading, all of my information is down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. So, this is the overall energy. We're going to get into the current situation, you, your person, the advice, and the outcome. So, a lot of you have been dealing with the water sign, you see the Queen of Cups there. Don't get caught up in the gender of that. Could be male, could be female. It could also just mean someone who's not in touch with their intuition. And this is your person's energy, not you so much. There's the Eight of Swords, feeling kind of bound to somebody, feeling tied to them, not able to break free, along with the Nine of Wands. So definitely not giving up on a relationship, even though this one is clearly over. And if yours isn't over yet, it's going to be over pretty soon. All right, let's look into the situation and say hello to Magic. That's my cat. We have the Six of Swords, so like I said, leaving or ending a relationship, along with death, which is change. And the Queen of Pentacles is very clearly you, Earth energy, Taurus specifically. I think that you are focusing on yourself right now, kind of getting yourself together. And I think you're really in a state of change, and we'll get to that in more depth in a second. Looking at your cards, you're definitely in the process of maybe changing a job or changing where you live or a new relationship. You're making big sweeping changes to your life. All right, so we have the Four of Swords, which I think is that separation from this person, along with the Three of Swords in reverse. So I think you've basically healed your heart, or you're well on your way to healing your heart and kind of moving past some of the pain. With the Four of Wands there, I think you're working on like finding some balance in your life and finding like a safe home for yourself. Like I said, some of you are definitely moving. So you may be moving in with someone else or just establishing a place that feels good to you, that feels like home, where you feel supported. So let's talk about all that change. So death shows up yet again. Like I said, things are definitely changing here. You also have the World, which is endings and beginnings. And if that wasn't enough major arcana for you, we have the Hermit. So I think you've been getting in touch with your intuition. You've been getting in touch with like your subconscious mind almost, your thoughts, your feelings, figuring out what you want. With the World here, you've ended something and you're beginning something else. And death is definitely putting you on your path. Things are changing for the good, ultimately. Even if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable in the interim, things are going to work out for you. So, one last look at your energy, and we're moving on to your persons. We have the Emperor, which this could be career-wise. The Two of Pentacles is choosing or juggling between two things. That Seven of Pentacles is definitely work. Like I said, some of you are definitely changing jobs. Maybe looking for a raise or a title bump, maybe a supervisory role with the Emperor showing up here. He's divine masculine energy, all about authority, order, kind of being the boss, basically. And the Seven of Pentacles is looking at your work and tweaking things, making small little adjustments that will work out for you in the long run. All right, let's look at your person. Like I said, this is their energy. They're feeling pretty tied and bound to you. We have the Five of Pentacles, so feeling lost and alone out in the cold. That Three of Swords popped up here, just like it was in your reading up here. However, theirs is in the upright position, so They are still very much dealing with that heartache and pain that comes from a breakup. You also have the Page of Swords, and I'm taking this to mean that they're probably checking up on you. Maybe like looking at your social media feed. The Page of Swords is nosy. The Page of Swords is a scholar, so he does his research. They could just be checking in with your friends. I think they want to know if you are feeling as abandoned and miserable as this person is feeling. Because they're definitely feeling as if you left them out in the cold. Now, I don't know who did the leaving up here with the Six of Swords. You could have left or they could have left, but I don't think that this turned out the way they thought it was going to turn out, because you seem to have moved forward. You seem to have kind of dealt with the heartache, and they're still very much entrenched in that, painful heartache kind of energy. All right. So with the Ten of Wands, ouch, that's definitely emotional burdens, kind of weighing someone down. Now, it can mean physical burdens. This person may have a lot of debt from a situation or something along those lines, but a lot of it's emotional burden. That Eight of Swords has shown up again. So, all right, Eight of Swords can be self-limiting behavior, not realizing that you have the power to change your situation. Sort of living in that space of helplessness, not being able to move past something. But you are keeping yourself in that position. You have the power to leave it if you want, but not realizing it. And I think that's kind of where they are, especially with that Tower showing up. This relationship ending was a huge Tower moment for them. Everything came crashing down. They are feeling helpless. They're feeling burdened. They're feeling tied. Like things are not going well with them. They're definitely in a bad space. So, and they may deserve it. I don't know your situation specifically, but with the Nine of Swords here, they're definitely spending a lot of time thinking about you. Especially when you combine it with the Page of Swords over here. There's a lot of sadness here. There's a lot of contemplation. They may be, like replaying old conversations that you've had, ruminating about this situation. The Hanged Man is more stuck energy, just like the Eight of Swords. So they are lost and feeling like inertia, like, what the hell's going on? I'm not moving forward. I don't know what to do, basically. I think they're feeling just kind of helpless. And again, with the abandonment, with the Five of Pentacles. And this may not be for all of them, but like with that Five of Pentacles, I have a feeling just intuitively, there may be some money flow problems here. Sometimes that'll show up, like when you've lost a job or like your salary was cut or, like cuts at work. A lot of people are going through that situation, especially when you look at the Ten of Wands here. That can be like financial burden. Something's burdening this person. So that's another issue going on right now for this person. All right, let's look at your advice. So we have the Sun, which this is the solstice today, so happy solstice to you. I know I have a ceremony planned. This can also just mean like you're headed into a happy period, especially with the Ace of Pentacles also showing up here and the Ten of Cups. You're working on your happiness bit by bit. You may be working on a new relationship or thinking about a new relationship. Again, with all the change going on, like the Death cards that you have, the World, you are ending one chapter in your life and beginning another one. And it looks like this one's going to be very sunny, very happy. All right, let's look at your outcome. So, okay, we have the Fool, which is a brand new beginning, which dovetails very nicely with the World up there. You're starting a new cycle, beginning again. For some of you, that's going to entail work with the Three of Pentacles here. Like I said, with the Emperor, and you do have that Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you are looking for a new job or thinking about a new job. For some of you with the Lovers, it's a new relationship, maybe someone you meet at work, since the Three of Pentacles is there. It can also mean that your head and your heart are both in the same space. If some of you are making changes with your life, I think you are getting more specific about what would make you happy. I think you are getting more in tune, like with being your authentic self, with moving on to, a better path for yourself, like evolving more towards that highest self. So, overall, this is a fantastic reading for you, maybe not so much for your person. Well, thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, leave me a little comment down below. Please like and subscribe. I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And happy solstice. All right, bye bye.